Wow. What's going on in Gainesville, man? What is going on in Gainesville, man? This is unreal. This is unreal. I just had to. I'm looking for podcasts. I'm looking for videos. I'm looking for fan reaction. I'm like, let me just make my own. Let me speak on it. What is going on in Gainesville? Just a full disclaimer from jump. I've been a Dan Mullen fan. I done supported this dude like hardcore. I like, nah, this dude, he's building something. You know what I'm saying? It's slow and gradual. I would love to have a Urban Meyer or Nick Saban, where year two is they're just railroad people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would love, obviously, like anyone. But I was like, yo, he's building something. It's slower and more gradual. What is going on in Gainesville, man? I was duped. What is this? What's up with this stubbornness? What's up with all these lies that we hear at the press conference? What's going on in Gainesville? Why does he think we're stupid and we don't know football? Why does he think just because he makes seven or whatever it is million per year that he only knows he's the grand wizard of Florida football? Bro, we've been here before. You haven't. Not as a head coach. What did we just see? How do you lose to Coach Ed Orgeron? How do you get out coached by Ed Orgeron 2 years in a row when his whole team is not his whole team, but his team is depleted? What's going on in Gainesville? What just happened? What did I just see? Like, was that fake? What are we doing? What? I don't want to ramble. I wrote a few things down. I'm gonna start with positives, just to be positive, man. A little bit, man. Positive. There's not many positives to take out of the defense, but I'll give you a couple. One, I thought, yo, I'm a big fan of Hopper, man. That dude, he's still a little bit undersized, but he for the most part, he's okay with filling lanes, but he'll stick his nose in there and he'll get a tackle. He's everywhere, like he's just everywhere. If we had Tyron Hoppers at every linebacker spot, we'd be a solid front seven. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with the D lineman. Uh, Cox just isn't that dude as far as like that 5-star game changer. Carter, I love Carter. The D tackles I'm cool with. Y'all, like, how you gonna be cool with the D lineman when you give up 330 yards to LSU and they can't run the ball? I'm gonna get to that. That's Todd Grantham. Stay tuned. Um, so I like Hopper. The corners, they didn't get smoked for the most part. They've been playing fairly well. Avery Helm's grown up. The Marshall kid, I like him a lot. He's grown up, and Kyer Elam, he does his thing. Rashad Torrance has really turned it on. Trey Dean is okay. I mean, he's in his fourth year. Like, if you're expecting him to blow up and be some superstar, like, nah. But he's cool. He's cool. Obviously, okay, that's on the defense. There's really nothing else about them that's a positive. AR-15, like, what else can going back to Dan, like, do you think we don't know football? Like, what are you tried to sabotage this kid. He comes in on the third drive and you run read option, hand off to the tailback 2 times in a row. Then you fake the read option and run them around. Now it's 4th and 6. It's like, dude, you're not even giving them a chance. What are you doing? I thought you were the guru. What are you doing? What is going on in Gainesville? And then I'm gonna give the receivers some credit. I'm not gonna get on here and bash Emory. Emory's been he's been down with the cause for 4 years, man. He waited his time. And this year was his time to at least give him a shot at winning the quarterback position, and he won it. And he went out there and like, yo, it's nothing against Emery. He just isn't that dude. Like he's either a long term backup, long term. I mean, they only get 4 or 5 years, but he's either a backup at a higher end school or he's a starter at a middle low end school. And again, I'm not going to turn this video into a bash Emery. You know, I appreciate, you know, but he's still down with the cause. Like I appreciate Emery. I'm not going to take any time to bash him. But once AR came in, you could see our receivers are down to make some plays. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that Shorter, I get on him a lot when me and my brother talk. I get on him a lot. I'm like, dude's really maybe he should be a tight end. He can't really get that separation. And then I saw when AR-15 came in, now like everybody stepped the game up. Jacob Copeland turns back into Jumping Jake. Shorter goes for 6 catches, 100+ yards, and multiple TDs. Like, and again, I'm not gonna bash on Emery because Emery got on one of those TDs, but we do have wide receiver potential. And I know people go back and forth on Billy Gonzalez. I love Billy Gonzalez. I mean, I think his track record is pretty darn elite. So I'm not going to take any time to bash on Billy. That's really all the positives at all. And it's really not about the game. It's just overall. You know what I'm saying? It's very few positives. Now, let's get to the negatives. Todd Grantham, man. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Like, why? Let me go back to Mullen. Stop lying, man. Like, nobody from the NFL was stunting you last year. Nobody wanted you. Stop. No, if they do, go. Go. For whatever. Whether it's a coordinator position, head coach, go. Please. Please. Nobody's stunting you. Nobody's stunting Todd Grantham. Nobody wants him. Why are we paying him 1.8 or 2, whatever it is? Why are we? Nobody wants Todd Grantham. I saw Sean Davis on Twitter yesterday. He was dragging him. He was like, yo, he got us playing. He don't even know how to run quarters. And start with we were ranked top 30. No. If you watched the Vandy game, and you know football, you would know we were playing horrible defense last week. Vandy's just horrible. We've only allowed 37 points in the last 15 quarters. So, Kentucky's offense is horrible. They got 2 playmakers, and that's it. That's not a dynamic offense. Well, we blah, 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 blah against Bama. Yo, first off, you didn't shut down Bama. Like, you know, they did score 31 points. I mean, if that's what you're hanging your hat on, like, in Bama, like, they're not what they were last year. You know, when you played them back in December of last year, you know, Todd Grantham got to go, man. He's got to go. Like, Dan Mullen, stop. He's got to, if you want your job, which at this point, you're lucky your boy is the AD. Otherwise, you'd be gone. This is not the Gator standard that you preach to us. Todd Grantham's got to be gone. He offers nothing. Like, what, I saw somebody leave a comment saying, what good does it do to let Todd Grantham go now? What good does it do to keep him? If letting him go means we completely revert back to last year's defense until we find a replacement, I'm cool with that. Let this dude go, man. Let this dude go. Okay, I'm not gonna even harp on Grantham, man. We all know he's horrible. If you think Todd Grantham is a good coach, have at it, man. Stop. As a matter of fact, just stop watching the video. Mullen. What's up with this lazy play caller, man? I thought you were a guru. Kentucky, lazy. Anthony Richardson last week against Vandy, lazy. Tennessee first half, lazy. Like, My main issue with Mullen is he's always going to coach to the level of the opposing sideline. That's why I don't think Georgia's gonna kill us. I mean, they absolutely could. That goes back to Mullen and his lack of recruiting. But that's just how Dan Mullen approaches everything. Well, we're playing Vandy this week. Let's just give a handoff left, handoff right, run all streaks, run all stops. Just vanilla. We might beat right, dude. You think you're the smartest dude in the room, and you just dude, you done turned us into a slightly better Missouri. We're slightly better than that's the status that our program is at now. You don't kill it in recruiting. You don't dominate your rivals. As a matter of fact, we get new rivals. At this point, Kentucky is now a rival because of you. We hadn't lost to them in 30 years. You done came in and done it twice. Coach O has outcoached you twice. 2 years in a row. With the depleted roster. Coach O is down 20 some players. I mean, we're lucky. I was scared to death when I saw Richardson take off on that quarterback run. I like he about to pull a hammy. If that happened, we lose by like 30. But back to Mullen, he always coaches to the ability of the opposing sideline. Like under Mullen, we never get to see our tools play, really. We never get to. He'll never run it up. He doesn't have the killer mentality that he preaches to his players. He doesn't have that finish, go hard, and everything that Coach Savage preaches to the players. He need to preach it to Mullen. Like what is going on in Gainesville and recruiting, man? Actually, I follow the boards. It obviously could be better across the board, but we're not losing because we don't have talent. Like I'm sorry, I don't. We are winning some recruiting battles with Bama. We are winning some recruiting battles with Georgia, with Florida State, with some of the other schools that are recruiting at a high level with Ohio State. We are winning some of these battles. We obviously want to win more. We're not losing because of recruiting. We're losing because of coaching, preparedness, ability to make adjustments. That's why we're losing. Like, I'm not blaming this on the players. Like, who can't see Anthony Richardson? Like, that's something my auntie could see, and she doesn't watch football at all. Like, some kids just pop on the screen. That's Anthony Richardson. Why? And then he's so coy about everything. Lies and Dan Mullen, not Anthony Richardson. Just lies about everything at the press conference. Like, man, I'm 13 minutes in. Let me cut this off. And I'm sorry, I've been rambling. I didn't really, map things out like I probably should have. But Dan Mullen, if you want to coach here next year, it starts with one, fire Todd Grantham. The sooner the better. Let him go, man. If he's that dude you think he is and he's your friend, he'll get another job immediately. If you think he's as good as he is, obviously he's not. Fire Todd Grantham. You got 2 weeks to prepare for Georgia. Georgia's become our whole season. Anthony Richardson's time is started yesterday. It's all Anthony Richardson now. From here, even if he goes and plays against Georgia and he's just average, it doesn't matter. There's no more QB rotation. None of that, man. It's time to go, man. I appreciate you, Emory. You've been a hardcore ride or die. I appreciate that. But it's Anthony's time. And man, do something about that defense. Like, for instance, when LSU brings in the extra lineman, you bring in an extra lineman. Like, simple stuff like that. Like, it doesn't take a genius to understand this, man. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off. And once again, sorry it's so long and cluttered, but I just had to speak my mind. Y'all be safe. Go Gators.